EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to South Florida at Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Seattle Seahawks taking on the Miami Dolphins. Here's the kicker, Jason Myers, to get this one started. And we are underway from Miami. And we will not get a run back here to start. It's a touchback, and it will come out to the 25.
Turbo three, kick. Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion.
Throwing to start here is Tua. Well, the pressure gets there, and Tua is going to be taken down. Uchenna Nwosu from his outside linebacker spot, forcing the sack for a loss of 8. Throwing on 2nd and long. Tua. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked off by Reek Woolen. That's kind of a double whammy. I mean, the interception on the opening drive, that's one thing. But to give him this field position, that's another.
Absolutely perfect start for this defense. They take the ball away on the opening possession. They know that their offense will get the ball to start the second half. They line them up in field goal position. And to me, they got a chance for a touchdown right here out of the gate.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Jalen Phillips, the edge man on the tackle.
I think what we just saw there, partner, was linebacking speed that can trump O-line power. We see that at times because he filled the gap before the offensive lineman could get to the next level and take him on. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. Pushes past him. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down.
Some good strong running right there. Some power and some explosiveness just about got them into the end zone.
Smith going to throw on 3rd and 1. Touchdown, Seahawks. Jackson Smith and Jigba. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Seahawks use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Jason Myers now for the extra point. And this will give the Seahawks a 7-0 lead.
Seahawks 7, Dolphins 0. Jason Myers to kick off.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. Things a lot different than the last time they were on the field. Remember, they threw the interception, gave up the touchdown, and now trailing 7-0 and looking for a response. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Throw caught by Achane. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
A gain of 9 brings up second and 1 at the 47-yard line.
Looking to pass. Tua. And he's got his man on the out route. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
And again, it's Tagovailoa. This one complete to Jalen Waddle. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. The Dolphin passing game rolling here. They've got another first down.
Boy, everything clicking on this drive. He's 4 for 4 now, and that throw, maybe the best of the bunch. This offense is really humming, and they pick up another first down.
Outright caught by Chosen. They'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark it down at the 9. Called out a very strong gain of 24. It's been all passing all the time on this drive. 5 for 5, and now 1st and goal.
Feels like a case of until they stop us, we might as well keep running the offense that we like to run. Don't change up and do something different just because you think you need to.
20, TX.
Tua setting up shop to throw again. Buying time to his left. And he's got his man in stride, complete. All that for a 2-yard gain, 2nd down.
I'll pick up a 2. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 7-yard line.
He's right, stop.
That's caught. Waddle on the left side. They get only a yard there. Now it's 3rd and goal. They'll try and run it with Achane. Call it no gain on the play, so no help there. And now 4th and goal. So on 4th down, Dolphin kicker Jason Sanders comes on. From the left hash, a chip shot here. Sanders' kick is good, and they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. That drive took them inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold them to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And, yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They'll fake the handoff. Now Smith. Eluding the pressure right. He throws it on the move but can't connect as that falls incomplete. Tyler Lockett was the target there. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Up the middle, here's Walker. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 10 yards and a Seattle 1st down.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary. That led to a really nice game.
No dice this go around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
At the 37-yard line.
After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Seahawk football here to start quarter number 2 as they've got it 2nd down and 11. Smith. And this is going to be incomplete.
Campbell caught the coverage. The ball was tipped and popped up in the air, but they were unable to complete the tip drill for the interception.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Geno now to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up fourth down. On fourth down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. Braxton Berrios deep for Miami. Taking it about the 16. Good coverage there, holds him to just a 2-yard return following a punt of 44. And out will come the offense as they take over. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase,
his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Reek Woolen.
And that's now the second time he's picked off a pass here in the first half alone. Again, another great read defensively. And you just see him get in the right position to make the play and get his guys the football back.
Here we go, here we go.
After the interception, here's Smith. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
I think we can all understand what they're thinking right now. They take over the ball in field goal range after the turnover, so they've got that in their hip pocket. But they've got to go for the end zone and turn this into bigger points. Their thinking is a touchdown is really what they should get from starting here. Getting 3 points at the end of this drive, that would feel disappointing.
Here's DJ Dallas, who played on this field as a Miami Hurricane. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. The pickup goes for 13 and sets him up first and goal. A nice toss play there to the left. More than enough room to move the chains.
And you know what I love about that play as a broadcaster? Seeing the big guys move. Seeing them get upfield and take out defenders. You know what I hated as a defensive back? That exact same thing. Seeing those linemen coming downfield, getting ready to blot out the sun.
And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held them to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. Again, Walker. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Ken Walker taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Seahawks are able to add on to that lead.
And while no one on the offensive line will get the 6 points next to their name, they should be credited with this one. Tremendous blocking to get the runner into the end zone.
Now Myers for the extra point. And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game.
14, Dolphins 3. Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
Well, this hasn't really been a first half to remember on either side of the ball, but I think this kind of makes this an important drive. You'd love to get this back to a one-score game if you can, and that's good work there to get some yardage here and pick up the first down.
They'll let this go deep for Waddle, and he's got it inside the 10. It's a big play there for Miami. 53 yards. They'll run Achane. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Ready. Come on, two. Ice jab. Ice jab. Come on, two. Out.
One more time with Achane. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Devon Achane, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Dolphins have got it back to within a score. Sometimes a group that gets overlooked, certainly, the offensive line. Right there, they really helped with that score.
Didn't they tell us in our meeting that when we score touchdowns, running the ball, that means the offensive line actually scored first by moving people back beyond the end zone. We saw evidence of that on that play.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And Smith here, an audible at the line. They'll run with Walker to begin the drive. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
So much of the game today, we're looking for hybrid players, guys who can do a combination of jobs. And anyone who plays a strong safety position, now more than ever, is a hybrid-type player. Half defensive back that covers passes and half linebacker that makes tackles. We just saw the linebacker make that play.
They'll send a receiver here in motion right. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. It's a gain of 12, first down Seahawks. An excellent run there coming from out wide.
And we used to consider these jet sweeps to be gadget plays or something a little bit unusual, right? But now most teams have some version of this play in their playbook. And I think it's a lot because of the receivers that are being developed nowadays. These guys look like running backs even though they're playing out on the perimeter.
On 1st and 10, Smith. And the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. Second down and 3. Straight ahead, Walker. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
If they're going to get a first down out of this, they're going to have to earn it because there's been tough going in the interior there. And here we are on 3rd and 1. Be prepared. Brace yourself. There'll be some contact going on.
They'll try for the first with Walker. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. 4 yards on the pickup, good enough to extend the drive. Play action, it's Smith. This is caught inside the 15. And they move this all the way down to the 9. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's first and goal from just inside the 10. Here's Walker. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. Now a play fake, and it's Smith. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. So they're coming up here on the 9th play of the drive, and it's 3rd and goal. Throwing now is Geno. Oh, he tries to get it to Metcalf, but it's intercepted. Brandon Jones picking it off. And the Dolphins are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. After the turnover, it's Tua. Completes it to the tight end, Smythe. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. He got 29 yards that time.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. They go right back to him for 20 and a first. So on second down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. From the right hash, just a 34-yard attempt. The kick by Sanders is good, and that will cut the lead down to just 2. So the turnover leads to points as they add 3 there.
Yeah, what a sequence there, and a nice one for them. They force the interception, put together a little drive, and then come away with 3 points. Nothing to it, partner. Just do it.
And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they'll have time for one play. That's it. 3 seconds to go before intermission. The final shot here before break. Smith going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that's caught inside the 30. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
And they extend their lead, a little added cushion into the lockers. What a way to finish.
Tremendous way. That's momentum that they carry in with them. Can they convert it and bring it back out to start the third quarter?
Myers connects on the PAT, and that makes this a 9-point game. So we've come upon halftime with the visiting Seahawks. They're out in front. As we go up to Orlando now and hand it over to Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Seahawks with the advantage, and they get the football first as the second half is underway. Now Smith and the Seahawks going to come up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Hands it to Walker to begin the series. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
With that kind of run on 1st down, that's a winning type of a run. That just sets things up for them moving forward as they begin the drive.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
Sometimes I get almost mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, those eyes that carry their feet to open spaces, make people miss. I just love watching those guys go to work.
Walker now on 1st and 10. And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6.
He was brought down by Brandon Jones.
2nd down and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 42-yard line.
Walker with another carry. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here, 3rd and 5.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the 2nd half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustment, what they talked about, maybe it was just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But it looks like they're ready to go.
Now Geno. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Well, it's too early to figure out what kind of adjustments this defense made at halftime, but that's a good start to the 2nd half. They can not afford to give up more points and fall further behind, so well done to force the punting situation here.
Smith will stay out there. The offense is going to go here on 4th down. Man in motion left. That's Smith and Jigba. They snap it to Smith. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Now Geno on 1st down. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, and Tua going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And he'll be brought down with a penalty flag on the field. It was a late decision to throw, and it might have been too late. Tua and the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. That's caught by Chosen. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. And they're going to speed things up here.
That's good.
On 1st down, Tagovailoa. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. And the Seahawks are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield.
They'll take over 1st down 10 at their own 49-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. Here's Walker to start the drive. And he stopped immediately there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL. And he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
3rd quarter from Miami. This is 2nd and 10. Throwing is Smith. Setting up the screen here. This is Walker. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down.
And the Seahawks 1st down.
Slot man moves right. From the gun, it's Walker. And he'll get this just inside the 30-yard line. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Smith and Jigba in motion right. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Smith now to throw. Flush to his right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
They got to get it to the 21 here on 3rd down. Here's Smith. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 15-yard line. Now to the ground, here's Walker. A strong running. And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. 68 yards rushing for him now to this point.
2nd and 3.
Second down from the 8. They can get a first down by reaching the 5. That'll be caught by Bobo. Touchdown! Jake Bobo from 8 yards out. And the Seahawks will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd.
No lead safe in the new NFL, but this score is really going to give them some needed breathing room.
The extra point now coming from Myers. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Dolphins 12. Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And this will be a touchback. Berrios deciding not to bring it out.
25-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive.
Turbo 1, high. Hey, 21 TX. 20 TX.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. On the move past the 40. Look at the big fella go. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Durham Smythe, 75 yards. And the Dolphins are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd. I don't think you can get any more efficient or tidy, whatever word you want to use in that. In one play, 75 yards in zone.
Yeah, efficient, tidy, excellent words. How about explosive? 75 yards, one play. That means everyone handled their assignment, doesn't it? It doesn't just mean that the defense broke down. They really executed the way that was drawn up on the whiteboard. Big-time play, big-time result.
And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
On the return, the Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Still enjoying the lead here in the 3rd quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive. And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be 2nd down.
An opportunity to get a drive started here at the end of the 3rd quarter. What you're trying to do is break the game down a little bit. Don't let your guys see too deep into the game, into the future, and say, oh, we got to get here. No, right here, right in front of them, melt the clock down, get to the 4th quarter, try and keep going.
And try to keep that lead.
Exactly.
On second down, a run with Dallas. And he'll be taken down after a minimal pickup, and that will take us to the end of quarter number 3. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Seahawks on third down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This time it's 3rd and 3. Smith and Jigba in motion right.
Easy.
And they'll send the slot in motion left. On third down, here's Walker. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. And audible here to get a new look. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. They'll run for it. It's Walker. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. They're going to hurry back to the line now. They run again with Walker. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. Smith. And his throw is incomplete.
That was a good play. An incompletion that feels like a disappointment. The ball was tipped in the air, a chance for an interception, and you can just feel the home crowd coming together thinking, this is the big play we've been looking for. And when it falls to the ground, a little bit of disappointment, even though it was a good play.
Throwing on third down, Smith. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. Now here's Michael Dixon as he'll kick it away for the second time. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. And here comes Berrios. A 55-yard punt that time with a return of about 14. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
At their own 23-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And it feels like the momentum has shifted. They scored, then their defense forces that last punt. And now a chance to tie the game on this possession. The throw down the field, caught by his running back. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That one goes for 30 yards. Achane gets it from the gun. And they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37. They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. That ball caught. It's Chosen. Touchdown, Dolphins. Robbie Chosen, 37 yards. And the Dolphins have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the 4th. So part 1 of what they needed is done. They get in the end zone. Now you have to imagine we'll see a drive for 2.
And that's what the book says, but defensively, they can't hang their head right here. They've still got a chance to come out with the lead if they make a play.
Solo left Zion. Solo left Watson Oscar.
The 2 are going to try and throw for it. And he's got it. The conversion good, and we are tied in the 4th. Still time to work with on the clock, but they wanted to tie now, and they got it.
And I love their aggressiveness. Go ahead and get it done, get the game tied. Now your team has the momentum, and you're staring across the field saying, let's see if you can match us.
Dwayne Eskridge elects to bring it out. Powering his way forward. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the fourth quarter. And now off to the races, down the right side. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards.
I like what I'm seeing from them here. Tie game in the fourth quarter. They understand the situation. They don't need to be in any rush. Go ahead and huddle up and run your offense. That last completion put them in a nice position to take the lead in this game.
Up the middle they run. It's Walker. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
When you try to create space for your running back, the first thought is how physical is the offensive line. Sometimes it's just positioning. On that play, it didn't matter about positioning or being physical. The defensive front, they out-leveraged them and won the battle.
Hey, let's go Sunday. Run. Middle.
Geno now to throw. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
There's a reason the number 4 was flashing through my mind when he let that one go. 3 touchdowns already in his back pocket. The deep ball's been a great weapon for him in this one. Unfortunately, empty on that attempt.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Now Smith. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
First down, Seahawks.
Out of the gun, Walker with it. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
2nd down, 8 yards to go. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Here's Smith now on 2nd down. Throw out wide to Walker. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
A gain of 9 yards. First down, Seattle.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. Up the middle, here's Walker. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, 2nd down. All tied up, less than 2 minutes to go. Here's 2nd down.
13X.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. And quickly we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. Big play looming here. This is 3rd and 7 with a crowd on their feet. Smith's going to throw it. That is caught. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 22-yard line.
First down, Seahawks.
They'll give it up to the big man Walker.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Now 2nd and 4. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go. A big play here as the crowd noise rises. 3rd and 1. Again, it's Walker. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. Myers' kick is good. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. All right, so time to reset here. It's a huge kick there, gives them the lead, but they've got to be careful that their celebrations aren't a little too premature.
You're exactly right about that, because there still is time for the other guys to run a few plays and get into field goal position. So this defense is going to need to come up with one final stop if they're going to get out of here with a victory.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. This is 1st and 10.
21G, 21G. Let's go.
Here's Tua. That's into the hands of Chosen. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 8, and defensively they'll say you can have that.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 33-yard line.
Well, it took us until the final play, Charles, to officially decide a winner, although on that last play they were so backed up it would have taken a miracle, and they couldn't get that miracle done.
Well, I like how you stayed with it, because we both knew that this had to go down to the last play, and neither side was going to exhale until that play concluded, because we've seen the improbable before. A couple of laterals, maybe some poor defense on the back end. They might have gone all the way to the end zone. And
This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the Pacific Northwest at Lumen Field in Seattle, Washington. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Denver Broncos taking on the Seattle Seahawks. Here we go in a rematch of Super Bowl 48. The Seahawks and Broncos are underway. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 26-yard line.
On 2nd down, Wilson. And this will be incomplete.
The out route, such a timing route, is sometimes the guy throwing the ball just throws it almost blindly, just kind of counts on that timing winning. And in this case, the ball was batted away.
So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9. Here's Wilson to throw. Over the middle, complete to Judy. And he's just going to be short here, barely, maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. They're going on 4th down. It's Wilson. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Big strides. Look at him go. And all the way home for the Broncos score. Greg Dulcich, 65 yards. And the Broncos' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Lutz with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game.
Broncos 7, Seahawks 0. Will Lutz set to kick off.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Coming out of the end zone, D. Eskridge. And not a good return here at all, as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
For most people, the excitement of a kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder into ball carrier, and down he goes.
Now Smith and the Seahawks going to come up 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
Check 59, cover.
Block at the man in motion.
13.
On 1st and 10, Smith. This one to the former Bronco. It's Noah Fant. Now this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
Defense gets up a touchdown the opening drive. Offense, you got to want to get out there and get those points back right now.
And that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start. 2nd and 1 now from the 21. First carry here for Ken Walker.
And down he'll go at the 25. Now Geno on first down. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And he'll be taken down, but not before they whip it across midfield. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 48-yard line. Here's Smith. And he's taken in by the tight end Fant. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 2 jump plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one.
Straight ahead, Walker.
And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. To throw is Smith. It's caught. Lockett. So they'll get nothing out of that play. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 2.
Smith going to move him around.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
They'll try and run. It's Dallas.
And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the 1st.
It's a gain 2. And that's good for another Seahawks. 1st and 10.
Now Geno. Flushed out right. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage.
4 yards to go on 2nd down from the 7. It looks like they'll move things around here. Out of the gun, handoff to Dallas.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here, 3rd and 5.
That's not an easy play for a defensive end because most of his responsibility has him getting upfield and working, but how about his vision to see where the play was going, crashed down inside, and tackled him for a loss.
Throwing is Smith.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
Touchdown, Seahawks.
DK Metcalf
From 8 yards out.
And the Seahawks are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete.
No receivers open, so he's forced to put that one into Puget Sound. That's a great job defensively blanketing those receivers, and ultimately a smart idea by him just to get the ball out of there.
On 3rd and 1, Wilson. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And oh, he
sheds a tackle. Now he's got some space. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Again, Wilson. That's taken in by Dulcich. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Now Wilson. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter. These two teams all tied after one. Now following the sack, they'll come up here on a 2nd down and 12. Now it's Wilson. And he rifles one incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball down the field, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Wilson. That's caught left side by Judy. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And that could be one of those turning point plays in a ball game. A field goal gets you the lead here, but they want to make a statement and get 6 points. And they're certainly going to get that opportunity as they get the conversion and set up 1st and goal.
Check 50, check 50.
Throwing is Wilson. And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. Russell Wilson with 2 first-half touchdown passes. And the Broncos have taken the lead. Lutz good on the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7.
14. Seahawks 7. Will Lutz set to kick off.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. From the end zone, here comes Eskridge. And he will be brought out here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time out, Charles. Remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were on the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
The throw over the middle, taken in, and they're able to get this one across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
That's good for our Seattle Seahawks.
Back to throw, Smith. Noah Fant with a catch on the crossing route. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 43. Again, Smith. He's going to get this complete here to Lockett. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. And give him a gain of 37.
I think this defense was still trying to recover from that last play, so you wonder if they were ready for this one. You have to imagine their defensive coaches are yelling at them to get focused, because if they don't, more plays like that will result in giving up points.
Now it's Smith. forced out. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Geno Smith, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Seahawks are within an extra point of tying up this ball game.
Nothing like understanding where your escape hatches are as a quarterback. Here he's looking, but he knows he doesn't want to force anything. So when nothing avails itself, he slips past the rushers, takes it right up the middle, and takes it into the end zone.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. I mean, we haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this to seeing all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all. But right now, both these teams just trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone counter with a nice little jab and get things going in their direction?
They snap it at 1. Now Wilson. Outright, this one goes to Patrick. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
And the Broncos first down.
Now it's Wilson. Steps away to his left. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
It'd be interesting to see what he decides to do the next time he's in the position we just saw there. Outside of the pocket, takes a throw downfield, and turns up incomplete. I wonder if next time he might take off and run.
Now a 2nd and 10. Wilson. Got his man, it's Dulcich. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 18.
First down, Broncos.
From the red zone now, here's Wilson on first down. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. There's Wilson to throw. Williams brings it in. Touchdown, Broncos. Javonte Williams, 31 yards. And the Broncos have taken the lead. Lutz with the extra point, and the lead is now 21-14.
Broncos 21, Seahawks 14. Will Lutz set to kick off.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. This taken in at the goal line. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
As a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. And now this this one may draw a penalty. He just blindly threw that one to the sideline. And, yep, indeed, the flag is out. They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. Geno now to throw. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Throwing now is Geno. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Alex Singleton. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. Well, look, we're watching a quarterback here that's obviously been around for a long time. That's a throw he wishes he had back.
He certainly does, but as you well know, this is a guy that's used to taking a few chances, used to fitting it into tight windows. These are throws that he's made before. Didn't happen to get it completed in this case.
Being chased out left. Finding the open man, and that's Tim Patrick. And he'll be brought down with a penalty flag on the field. It was a late decision to throw, and it might have been too late. So the illegal forward pass also costs him a down, and now it's 2nd and long. Up the middle, it's Williams. And he'll get inside the 40 to maybe the 38-yard line. 3 yards is the pickup, but it leaves him still needing 11 here on 3rd down. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. On 3rd down, Wilson. And that is incomplete.
I think the defenders have to feel pretty good. Even though the ball was tipped in the air and could have become a big play for the offense, they actually won one because the guy flinging it today, he's having quite the performance. A couple touchdown passes, almost threw his first interception, and he's throwing it so well, I think Lady Luck is on his side.
So that one on target, and it adds to this first half lead.
And maybe we're too early to worry too much about 1-score lead, 2-score lead, etc. But this is where you kind of start banking those points that come in helpful later on.
On the return, it's Eskridge, and he'll bring it out. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. That's into the hands of his tight end, Will Dissly. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Any questions of how they'd approach this drive were answered right there. They come out throwing, and they get a nice pickup here toward the end of the first half.
Now Geno on 1st down. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. Oh, and that is incomplete.
Certainly no lack of aggressiveness here. They were hoping for the home run play to get them 6 points. They're hoping for a catch, maybe a call, but they figure they can at least get into field goal range with a completion.
There we go.
Smith, an incomplete pass on first down. Now it's 2nd and 10.
Hey, go flip her up, flip her up.
Now Geno. And Walker has it. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. The Seahawks moving pretty well through the air. Another first down. Throwing is Smith. To the sideline and incomplete. The intended receiver was DK Metcalf. And it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Hey, we go, Simone! Hey, trio left. Line, line. Hey, line.
To the air again, Smith. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Now a tough spot for Geno Smith and company after the sack. It's 3rd and long. They're going to look to throw. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining.
These two offenses have gone up and down the field so far in the first half. Finally, I say, here's a stop on 3rd down.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. Here we go on 4th. Smith. Hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Broncos are going to get the football back in great field position. Now a first down carry. It's Williams. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Seahawks trailing, but they will have possession first here as we resume action in the 3rd quarter. Here's Moore. He will return it. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Picked off by Quran Williams. And he'll get this back down to about the 12-yard line.
So an opening drive interception to begin this second half.
And just think about the time you spent in the locker room going over what you expected to do in the second half. Not the way they saw it, not the way they drew it up. You find out this is something that you can't just edit, right? There's no rewrite here. This is live, and now they've got to find a way out of this hole.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
After the interception, here's Wilson. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Let's give this defense some credit now. They let the guys get downfield, but when push came to shove, they stood their ground, and now they'll likely force a field goal attempt.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Off the draw, here's Williams. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown.
Javonte Williams
with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Broncos are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Lutz good on the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
Will Lutz set to kick off.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
From the end zone, here comes Eskridge. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
But when the running game's not working, sometimes you just got to take a few more chances down the field. That's a good effort, but it winds up incomplete.
Tuesday. Check 59, Cobra.
Throwing on 3rd down, Smith. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Many times the mindset of a play caller after a quarterback's thrown an interception on the previous drive is to come right back and give them a throw to get their confidence back. Give them something easy, get a completion, kind of get them settled again. Instead, this ball was tipped in the air and almost turned into an interception. Offense trying to make a big play, defense trying to make a big play, turned into an incompletion. So now maybe they can back off a little bit, try to relax him, and get him something that'll work.
And the offense moving quickly to the line.
That's good for a Seattle Seahawks.
Metcalf motions left.
Throwing again is Smith. And he's got it. What a catch on the sideline. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. Now, we know this offense has the potential to strike quickly, and they just bit off 2 huge plays on back-to-back snaps.
So on the other side of the ball, you've got to go Band of Brothers thought process. No one left behind, no pointing fingers, no accusations. You've because if you don't, those quick strikes we just saw, they become long-lasting.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Walker.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
No gain on the play.
Here's Smith.
At the 17-yard line.
Over the middle, that's caught by Metcalf. And the Seahawks are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
And that's good.
Now Smith. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. Noah Fant from 6 yards away. And the Seahawks are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Now Myers for the extra point. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. The touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. This now a 10-point game, so things tightening a little bit after that last score. A good run there to start the drive. 13 yards, 1st down.
And quickly they get to the line.
A gain of 13 yards. 1st down, Denver.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson.
Over the middle, complete to Judy.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
Now Wilson on 2nd down.
This will be caught. Judy.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. From the gun, it's a run for Williams. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster. On 2nd down, here's Wilson.
That's going to be.
Now Wilson on 1st down.
Quarter.
Lutz with the extra point, and that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
Seahawks 21. Will Lutz set to kick off.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
On the return, it's Eskridge, and he'll bring it out. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Here we go.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now, defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now, they're just cutting them to shreds.
Yard line, 2nd and 11. Smith and Jigba in motion right.
On 2nd down, here's Smith. And the Broncos get there and take him down.
Now a tough spot for Geno Smith and company after the sack. It's 3rd and long.
Brings up 3rd and 14.
Now they'll audible to something else. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete.
Oh, I thought he had that one, and that was nearly a big 3rd down conversion to give this drive some life. Instead, they're on the spot and help separate the receiver from the ball.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off by Quan Williams. And they are going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. Well, I get it, Charles. Desperate times call for desperate measures. Down big. They just sent their receivers out, let it fly. But the defense, they were ready.
Yeah, and there aren't too many people left in this stadium that couldn't see that coming. But that's not a major criticism at all because you had to try it. What you're hoping for is one of your athletes out-athletes everyone else and makes a dramatic play.
They'll throw on 1st down with Wilson. And the pass is caught. Touchdown, Denver. Jerry Jeudy.